What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I want to discuss the $350 stimulus checks that people out of California will be getting very soon. Now, I've talked about this on the channel multiple times, but I want to talk about the ramifications of this particular bill, this particular stimulus for a certain state. Just residents out of California are going to be getting this up to $350. Now, keep in mind that's $350 for both spouses. So if you're married filing jointly, each person would get $350. And as long as your income isn't too high and you have a dependent, your dependent would also get $350. So total, as a family, you could get up to $1,050. Now, I want to discuss this because I'm getting a lot of questions as to, well, what's going to happen to other states like Oregon, to Nevada, to Texas, to people in New York, Florida, North Carolina, right? I could go on and on. But here's what you need to understand. According to multiple economists, they are saying that right now we are going to see upward pressure on inflation. Okay? We are going to see inflation, our numbers come in a little bit higher, likely as a result of this $350. Here's the thing though. We are not supposed to be getting any of this money. Again, and I say we, I'm not even in California, but people in California will not be getting any of this $17 billion until October, if not later. So even though right now we're thinking, oh great, inflation's at 8.6%, well, we're not going to be able to afford anything if it gets over 9, 10%. Well, we're going to know that next week. We will know next week what our inflation numbers are. Is it next week? I think it's next week. Might be 2 weeks. But anyway, we're going to know very soon what our CPI report says. And that's going to tell us where we're at. Are we going to be at 8%, 9%, 10%? Where will we be? Well, I will be here and I will fill you in on that as soon as we get that report. But here's what I can tell you. Right now, some experts are saying the rest of the United States might not fare so well if California is the only state that gets any assistance. Some are saying that stimulus normally pushes inflation higher. So it's going to be interesting as to what happens in other states once this money does come out. But again, it's not coming out until potentially October. So keep that in mind. Now, here's what I think is very, very interesting. And this is why these $350 stimulus checks are so critical, is because economists are saying that the issue isn't that people don't have money. And I think this is funny that some economists are saying it's not that the American people don't have money, because they do. Well, do they? Let me know down in the comment section below, and you don't have to put an exact amount, but let me know. How much money do you have in savings or checking? Do you have less than $1,000? Do you have less than $10,000? Do you have less than $100,000? Maybe you have more than that. That's the thing. If you have less than $1,000 and one emergency comes up, you're pretty much broke. That's the problem. But also, economists are saying that right now, it's not the people. The people aren't the problem. The people don't need the money. What needs to happen, according to multiple economists, they say that we need to fix our supply chains, because until our supply chain is fixed, this will be a continual problem. And it's true. Right now, what we're seeing is we have, the issue is we have so much demand, but we don't have much supply. That's the issue with gas and oil. That's the issue with used cars. You try to go buy a used truck, let's say for a business, good luck. You are not going to find one because the demand for them is just so high. The problem is new trucks you can't really find new trucks either because, well, they're all waiting for a semiconductor. They're waiting for their chips. And so again, major issues. But this is the same thing when it came to baby formula. I saw baby formula probably double in price. Double in price for baby formula, for a necessity for a child. That's crazy. We used to see that with water. We've seen that with Lysol wipes, and we've seen it with things like toilet paper. I remember when you couldn't find toilet paper, and people on Craigslist and Facebook and OfferUp They were trying to sell, just a single roll of toilet paper for like $5. Guess what? People were buying it because that's what the demand was. It was for toilet paper. The supply, we had very little, if any. So again, major issues. But that's why I want to bring this up, is because what happens in California is likely to spread across the United States. Now, I'm not saying $17 billion is going to completely cripple the rest of us here in the United States, but we're going to feel the effects. We will. And let me know, what state are you from? Because according to experts, the further away from California you are does not mean the less it's going to impact you. That's not the way it works. Everybody's going to be impacted. But let me know, how far away from California are you? Here's one other thing I just want to bring up regarding stimulus checks. The U.S. government, in the American Rescue Plan, they put in there in the provision that these states, as far as the $350 billion is concerned, states have until the end of 2024 to send out this money. Any form of pandemic relief that they got, they have to give it out to their residents. They have to spend it. Any amount of money that is not spent after 2024 will go right back to the U.S. government. So here's what's likely to happen. I've been saying this for the past 6 months to a year, and it's exactly what's going on. Is states are using this as a way to get you to vote for their leaders, vote for the people that they want in office. They're going to tell you, oh, you vote for us, we're going to get you a stimulus check. Vote for us, we're going to get you some more relief to bring down the cost of food. Oh, vote for us, and we're going to get rid of these taxes that you're paying. Vote for us, and we're going to make sure that property taxes are not so expensive. Well, you vote for all these people, and guess what? Do they do it? Sometimes yes, in most cases, no. So that's what we're seeing. Again, it's a major problem, but again, that's part of it. That's all part of it. So, one thing I just want to leave you with is when it comes to stimulus payments, and again, I've seen a lot of articles, I've seen a lot of videos out there that every single person is going to get a $350 stimulus check. And that's not even the case, not even in California, and let alone the rest of the United States. So don't believe those people that are telling you, yes, you're getting a stimulus check, because in most cases, that's not going to happen. Now, as soon as we get more information as to which states could be providing more stimulus or more assistance in general, I promise I will bring you that update as soon as possible. It takes a lot of research to find the specific pieces of legislation that are being considered in every single state. But again, I'm going through that, and I will let you know what's out there and what you could potentially be looking forward to. So again, thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.